DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Let's talk about success and failure. I mean, everybody alive, even the people who are not watching this video, most of the 8 billion people on this planet, you ask people they want to be successful. Most people say, yes, of course, I want to be successful. Who doesn't want to be successful in life? Everybody wants to achieve success in life. Do you want to be a failure? I haven't ever met a person who said they wanted to be a failure in life. So let's talk about what success and failure actually look like, and it's actually a very simple concept. Success means it's going to be hard on the front end and easy on the back end. Failure means it's going to be easy on the front end and hard on the back end. What does that mean? And I'm going to give you 3 specific points that I want you to take with you from this. First of all, on the success side, that means you're going to have to do a lot of things that are not necessarily comfortable for you, things that take you out of your comfort zone, things that are not easy for you right now, but because you did those things now, in the future, they're going to pay off. All right, success means you pay for it now, you get the rewards later. Failure means you get to enjoy the rewards of doing nothing now. That's the reward, is that you don't have to work hard, you don't have to put any extra effort in, you don't have to step out of your comfort zone now, but you will have to pay for that. You'll have to pay for this fact that you did nothing, that you did that nothing now. In the future, you're going to have to pay for that by failing later on in your life. And this you can apply to any aspect of life. In business, you don't do any hard work now. In the future, when your business is not producing revenue, you're going to have to deal with the cost of that lack of effort later on. When it comes to your nutrition or your health, if you don't do any exercising now, you just eat however you want, don't take care of your body, don't take care of your health, in the future, when you're 50, 60, 70 years old and you're on medication, you got to go to the doctor every week, and you can't even take care of yourself, can't even go to the bathroom by yourself, you got to pay for that on the back end. It's the same thing in any aspect of life you can apply this to. Is you either have it easy on the front end or hard on the front end, and then it'll be the opposite on the back end. So 3 things I want you to keep in mind when it comes to this concept. Number 1, trust. Trust that the work that you put in right now is going to pay off in the future. You want to be successful, there's work you got to put in the present, and it's going to pay off in the future. You have to trust that the work that you're doing is going to produce that, that's going to make that equation work. Now, how can you trust it? One simple way to trust it is find people who already have created the outcomes that you want, listen to them, let them help you, let them coach you, read their books, watch their videos, listen to what they're saying, follow their mentorship, let them guide you and tell you, okay, here's where you're at, I've been there before, I know how to get through it, here's the things you need to do, here are the things you need to understand, here are the changes that you need to make. Get the information. The information's out there, folks. It's 2021. Whenever you're watching this video, that means it's either 2021 or it's after 2021. The information is available. Not having the information is not an excuse anymore. Ignorance is not an excuse, okay? Do not claim ignorance, meaning not knowing something, when all you have is information these days. If we got anything in abundance, it's information. So get the information and trust that the information you have and the execution of that information is going to produce the result. Second thing, understand that you have to have the understanding of the concept of investment. What does investment mean? Very simply, is that you put something in now and you get more back in the future. Simple as that. You put in $1 today and you get back $2 tomorrow, or again, metaphorically speaking. This is the whole concept of investment. This is why people do advertising. Why do people do ads? You know, when you watch videos, probably before this video came on, there was an advertisement. If you're watching this video right now, there might be an ad over here, there might be an ad down here. There are ads all over the place. I give you ads for my own books. I'm gonna give you an ad for this book later on before I get to the end of this video, even though I'm not paying for the ad. But the whole point is, why do people do advertising? They're paying money to get their message in front of you. Now, why would somebody pay money to tell you about their product? Why would they do that? Because they're making the bet that making that investment and paying to let you know about their product, eventually in the macro, with everybody who sees it, as often as they see it, they're going to make more money from selling the product than they made advertising the product. That is the concept of investment. Why do people go and buy, people who are in real estate, why do they go buy houses? Why do they go buy apartment complexes? Why do they do that? They're not going to live in the place. They do it because they are betting, they're wagering that if they invest $1 in a place to live, a living residence today, that they'll make more than $1 back in the long run. That's the investment that they're making. We all invest. Why do you invest in paying $100 a month for a gym membership or $10 a month for a gym membership? Because you are betting that putting that money and the time and effort that goes into using the gym is actually going to help you with your physical health and help you live longer and be in better shape in the long run of your life. That's the bet that you're placing. That is all an investment. That all of those things are investments. And why make these investments? Because again, you're going to get more on the back end than what you put in on the front end. This is the concept of creating success. People who create success in life understand this concept of investment, even if they couldn't articulate and explain it. You have to trust that this is how the investment is going to work. You have to understand this, how investment works. It's going to work for me the way it has worked for everyone else. Why? You're trusting the wisdom of the universe. People who have come before you have already done it and it's worked. So you, knowing that you don't have enough time to try to reinvent the wheel and learn everything on your own, you're going to trust the knowledge of those who have already learned before you, because you ain't got time to learn everything on your own. That's the second point. Third point is this. Somebody might say, well, Dre, look, the only time that we have is today. The only moment that we have is right now. How do I know that if I do all this hard work today, that it's actually going to pay off in the future? What if I don't live to see the future? What if I do all this hard work right now, but then I don't even get to enjoy the fruits of my labor tomorrow or next year or next month or 10 years from now? Why is it even worth it? I mean, we're all going to die at some point, Dre. Not everybody's going to make it the next 5, 10 years. Why even do this? Why even make this investment? I'm going to give you an argument as to why you should. Here's why. Because you're going to trust that you're going to make it to tomorrow. Your trust is that you're going to make it. Your wager, your bet is that the work that you do today, you will be able to enjoy it tomorrow. And if you don't enjoy it, then your family can enjoy it. Your kids can enjoy it. The people who you serve will be able to enjoy it, even if you're not around to enjoy it, but it will be a worthwhile investment. Now, why am I making this argument? I could make the opposite argument. Why am I making an argument that you should trust you're going to see tomorrow? Because think about how old you are right now. Think about your age right now today. Multiply your age by 365, being there's 365 days in a year. Now, you've made it to tomorrow that many times. So isn't it a wise gamble that you might make it tomorrow again, tomorrow? That you might make it to your next tomorrow? You made it to thousands of tomorrows up to this point. You're probably going to make it to another tomorrow. Now, not everybody's going to make it. Every once in a while, somebody ain't going to make it. They can be an outlier who eventually doesn't make it. Somebody who lives to be 50 years old, we do the math on this. Let's do the math on this. We could all be on the same page. 365 days, somebody's 50 years old. That's 18,250 tomorrows. 18,250 times this person had a tomorrow and they made it. And then they die one time, they didn't make it to tomorrow, versus 18,250. Which bet would you rather take? 18,250 or one? Every one of us eventually is going to reach that one where we don't make it to tomorrow. But the other 18,250, if you're 50 years old, and you could cut that in half if you're 25 or double it if you're 100 years old, you're going to make it to tomorrow. Most of the time, we see tomorrow. In other words, what I'm saying here is you want to put the work in now, because most times, 99.9% of the time, you're going to make it to tomorrow, and you want to know that the work you did the day before is actually going to pay off in the next day. This is the whole concept of investing. That's why you do the work now, so you get the results later. And yes, you will get a chance to enjoy your results. The sooner you get to doing the work now, and the more urgency you had to doing the work now, the better you'll be able to enjoy the results in the future. And the sooner that future is, the better you do the work today. Now, if you want to enjoy your work in a year, then you better start getting urgent about your work right now. You want to enjoy your work in 10 years, you could be a little bit less urgent. So the sooner you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, you need to start doing labor. All right, simple as that, everybody. This is why success is hard on the front end, easy on the back end. Failure, easy on the front end, hard on the back end. All that being said, two things. First of all, I got a text message number. I want you to text me. Tell me the best insight you got from this video. And when you text me, let me tell you the number. Number is 305-384-6894. And when you text me, you're going to be in my texting community, and you're going to receive my daily motivation text. That's a message I send out every single day to keep everybody focused, sharp, mentally on point. Again, that number is down below, 305-384-6894. Text me right now. And if you have not yet claimed your free copy of my newest book, it's right here. It's called The Third Day, The Decision that Separates the Pros from the Amateurs. I'll give you a copy of this book for free. All you're going to do is cover the shipping for me. Go to thirddaybook.com. Spell it out, thirddaybook.com. The link is also down below in the show notes. Claim your free copy of this book. I'm sending these out in waves every single day. So that is what it means when I say success. Hard on the front end, easy on the back end. You want to be successful? Start doing some hard work. Work on your game. Dre, all